welcome everyone. In front of me I have the Steam Deck. So if you do plan on buying one yourself, do note that Valve's shipping information isn't helpful at all. They said, oh, it's in Netherlands or Norway, one of the two, and then, oh, it's the difference. Not very helpful, but it did take a week to deliver. We have this attention. I'm actually not going to read that. And then we have here, your games are going places. Yes, they are. Thank you, Steam Deck. I agree. What's crazy about this console is it can run Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty. It can run Warzone 2, Call of Duty at 60 FPS. Like, it is crazy powerful. This runs at 15 watts as well, which, if you're wondering, your computer at home is going to run at 300, 400, 500, 600, and if you get the 4090 it's 700 watts. Your laptop will run at 150 to 300 watts. Your Xbox will run at 150 to 200 watts. This runs at 15 and it's this powerful. So we have the power adapter here. I'm assuming this is a USB-C cable. And then we have what looks like a case. Oh, cool those colors are. So I'm just going to move this out of the way and let's have a look at what we got. So I bought the 512 gig model mainly because if I install Call of Duty, which I will, that's going to take up 256 gig, and then you have to factor in regular games. I'm going to install Windows on this. I'm going to be out of storage pretty fast. Okay, so let's open this guy up. It's like this. Boom. And then pull it out. And here it is. So this is the case. I'm going to pull the case out and knock some boxes on the way. And here we go. So I think this is the cover case. I think you don't get this if you have the 64 gigabyte model. And of course, they have some protection here. I have no clue how to get rid of this. Oh man, thank you, Valve. Well, I have a different solution. Got this. And apparently that doesn't work. Usually you can like stab this, just open it. Here we go, here we go. Okay, I don't have the right tool. Usually if you ever put a lock on a suitcase, I think you can use like some sort of tool to just open up the zip. And then, you know, you can open up nice and easily. Clearly, I am not going to be able to do that. So, I don't know what scissors are. Come on, Valve, this is annoying. Need like a knife or some scissors. I don't have a knife, but I do have a pen. Watch this, it's gonna be crazy. Okay, they have top security. Let me get, you know, a knife or scissors. my stuff is. Upstairs to get a knife, but I think I do have to. We'll take this downstairs. Oh. There's something else there. Alright, now the knife. This is 100% going to work. Okay, the knife actually worked. So don't get a pen out, use something sharp or just use scissors. Okay, let's open this puppy up. Alright, so... Ooh, wow. First impressions, I've seen the Steam Deck in videos, but I've not seen it in person. I must admit, this is larger than I expected. This is larger than I expected, but in a good way. Okay, in a good way, because like... Okay. So I'm holding the joysticks. I think this is the track pads. Okay, so playing around, first of all, the R2 and the L2 is analog. This is useful if you're playing a game like Super Mario Sunshine, or you do need that analog input. You know, the Switch does not have the analog input, which is, you know, slightly annoying. Okay, and on top of this, we have the analog sticks. So they have a concave design. You can see the stick curves inwards. And I'll be honest, I want it to be a little bit more concave, like an Xbox One controller. But you know what? I don't know if this was the preferred design, but they do feel like a full stick. They're not like the Switch ones where like they're nearly impossible to use. Boom. All fine here. So we have the up and down buttons. Not sure what that is. Headphone port. USB-C port. Power button. Press that guy. Probably needs charge. And then we have back pedals. That's really cool. So when I'm playing Call of Duty, which I will probably play, you know, I wanna be able to jump with the right hand and slide on the left hand. Okay, aim, shoot. I'm happy with that. Okay, so I could probably play Call of Duty on this, which is crazy to think, honestly. And then we have what looks to be a micro SD card slot, which you just expose out in the open. Alright, so I do like the design of this, but there's more in here. Oh, what is this? Cloth. Okay, so a little cloth to clean the screen. Very, very kind of them to include that. And of course we have, oh, I don't know if I meant to lift it up that way. And of course we do have the case itself. So let's put this on some power so we can actually turn it on. I know there's a power cable that they include, but again guys, it's 15 watts. So really any cable, even meant to use to charge your phone, like a faster charger, will work. Oh, that's a sound. That's probably my phone that I unplugged. So, do I really need to read the instruction manual on how to turn this on? I think it's coming to that. So let's read the instruction manual together. Alright, so it says plug in, power on. Plug in, power on. Oh, and now it's turning. Okay, so I just sometimes try to be a little bit too smart, and then you give up, and it turns out you were right the whole time. Turning on the Steam Deck. Wow, who would have thought I would struggle? Tech YouTuber struggles to turn on his console. Alright, so looking at the screen, Steam Deck is definitely quite large. The screen isn't as large as I initially thought because of these bezels here. You should probably see on video. Once recording the HDR, you'll definitely be able to see. Screen is like this. Okay. So, is this, hello? Oh, there we go. Taking its time, you know, it's loading in. Slowly but surely. English. Oh, we have a touchscreen too. Try these trackpads. Okay. Trackpads don't work. Analog stick does work. So let's go to my time. Or not. I'm confused here. Oh, here we go, Greenwich Mean Time. Choose your network. Choose this one. This is like the slowest network in my whole house. But I remember password. Look at that. All on my memory. And that's the only like device which uses that password. So the connection screen here, this looks like a switch. But that's how the switch connects to Wi-Fi. It's pretty cool. I'm just looking forward to playing some games, you know. So now we are installing something. Oh, that's going to take a while. It's going to take a while with a 500 kilobit per second internet, isn't it? Oh man. I mean, we do have extra buttons here. I'm assuming this is like start, this is pause, Steam button. Well, that just brings up a menu. Triple dots, which are brightness, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth toggle. I think, you know, I will have separate videos on how to set up the Steam Deck, how to do that, how to do this. So I'll make sure you just check the playlist in the description. Don't even need to subscribe. Check out the playlist and all the videos will be there. Oh, fans already on. That's surprising. I'm on the Zeb screen and the fans are on. Which reminds me of like a 16-inch MacBook, you know. You say hi to it and the fans turn on. I'm curious if this will be any good or not. But you have a bunch of coverage on it. So, yeah. This is also the anti-glare display. Oh no, it just looks like a display. I guess you can see that. Alright, bye-bye.